Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Hello there, people. Weston here. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by the fact that once again was not present here and just said new game, which perplexed me mightily, and which I was able to fix, by the way, by clicking load game and then clicking on 00, clear the data and all that. But well, and that. I just clicked on that and loaded this. The reason I started playing Resident Evil to begin with was because I wanted to watch an LP of Resident Evil. I figured I would watch the LP, but I wanted to play the game as well. And since I wanted to play the game, I didn't want to spoil myself on the game. That would kind of defeat the purpose. With an iconic and scary game like this, I didn't want to ruin the entire plot for myself. Thus, I had to play along. I had to play ahead. Anytime I wanted to watch a bit of the playthrough, I had to play through that bit myself first so as not to get spoiled. This worked out magnificently well, except that once Warrior Chick, whom I was watching, reached the very end of the game, she mentioned that she would be replaying Chris's campaign playing Chris's campaign on a higher difficulty level, because through the entire playthrough she felt like she could do better, and admittedly she could. She figured she would play on normal, because she figured after beating the game on easy, she would unlock normal and that would be that. However, having beaten the game myself moments earlier, I have made the hasty and questionable decision of telling her that you actually unlock all difficulty levels, because once you click on once again, it gives you 4 options: very easy, easy, normal, and hard. So yes, beating the game on easy, you do unlock hard. The response to that was somewhat predictable. She figured, okay then, in that case, I'm playing through Chris's campaign on hard, which put me in a somewhat uncomfortable position. Now, if I want to watch the other LP along, then I have to play along, I have to play ahead. Before I get to watch her bit, I have to play through that portion of the game myself. But if I want to play through that portion of the game myself, aside from the fact that there's slight differences in how the difficulties are set up, so the game is somewhat different based on which level you pick, there's also a matter of ambition. I could have played through the portion on, say, normal, and witnessed it played by her on hard, but what would I be saying by doing so, implicitly? I would essentially be confirming that she may be good enough to play on hard, but I'm not. I'm playing on normal, or Logos forbid on easy, because that's about as hard as I figure the game can be for me to still be able to handle it. I would be saying that the game is too scary for me, but not for her. The game is too difficult for me, but not for her. I would essentially be putting myself in an inferior position. By my own standards, through my own choice. So naturally, the only choice I could make in those circumstances was to play along, play through Chris's campaign, and play through Chris's campaign in Resident Evil on hard. There's just one tiny, teeny-weeny problem with that. I've played a bit of Jill's campaign on normal at the very start, as you have possibly seen. It was not easy to say the least, so I can only imagine what hard is like. I can only imagine. Especially since initially hard wasn't even an option for me to pick. As you might recall, I had 3 options in a list. None of those was hard. They were essentially very easy, easy, and normal. And here I go, playing through the thing on hard. Logos help me. Of course, I decided to do this intro outside of the game and not in the very game, because I predict I'll have to restart over and over quite a couple of times before I get the hang of things yet again, before I am no longer horribly rusty. So presumably beyond this point is Weston, who has managed to get through things, aside from presumably the intro cinematic, which I'll watch as me. Logos help me, I'm playing on hard.
Resident Evil.
Oh, and of course, character selection. A new costume has been unlocked. That's wonderful. Here's Jill Valentine in her Stars outfit. Here's Jill Valentine in whatever hell that is supposed to be. That's still a Stars outfit, but a lot more Casual. Here's Jill Valentine with a BSAA outfit. But I'm playing as Chris. Two options, either the Stars outfit or the BSAA outfit. I'm going with the Stars one. Chris Redfield. Okay, I can watch the cinematic, I can do that much.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
You can assume that it was just the wind, but that makes no sense. Something made that noise. Alright, wrong direction, of course.
This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion! There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
What? What?
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
All right. I had a bit of a moment here, reacting to what has transpired. I did not expect this. I did not expect this in the slightest. What the hell? I thought something entirely different would happen. I was pretty convinced it would just be me, Wesker, and Barry. Instead of that, it's me, Wesker, and Jill? But that has horrible implications. Who exactly is going to save me? Originally, we had Barry go here alongside Jill. You know what's coming. So if I get through that door, hopefully you're watching this in the right order, otherwise I'm not making any sense. Once I go through the door, the usual solution for me is to do what exactly? Well, is to immediately back, shouting, Barry, help me! But there's no Jill here to gun down the monster. Please tell me that's 3 ink ribbons and not 1. Please. Will you take the ink ribbon? I had a sneaking suspicion. It was sneaking. And it was a suspicion. Damn it! No, it's fine. It's 3 ink ribbons. I had a sneaking suspicion there would just be a single ink ribbon instead of 3. No, I get 3. So I have 3 uses of this before it runs out. Runs out. That's okay. That's fine. Maybe there are fewer of them dispersed across the entire game. But I can deal with that. I'll just have to get through bigger sections before saving. The accepted in my playthroughs setting an hour's worth of time is worth very little in terms of progress, seeing how I tend to just have my soliloquies here and what the hell? This is a knife. Carbon reinforced alloy blade with serrated edges. Chris has been using it since his days in the Air Force. Oh yeah. It's sharp. Any files? Well, there's the STARS manual, which teaches you how to play the game. That's absolutely lovely. Except, that's about the all I have right now. Where's my gun? How am I supposed to deal with zombies without a gun? Well, tell you what. I don't want to save my progress quite yet. It's an top prior. You can save your progress. Here's the ink ribbon. No. Let's hope this area is safe and secure. Otherwise, there's very little I'll be able to do. The only movement is the silent flicker of the candle's flame. I'm stalling, and I'll be stalling for the predictable future. There's a blood stain over there that I'll investigate. I'll investigate all sorts of things. I don't want to go to the next room. Not quite yet. There are blood stains on the floor. Hope these didn't come from your friends. Yeah, now what this is. Will you take the emblem? No, because I don't need it quite yet. Another notable thing, there are only 6 item slots. Oh, that's bad. That's absolutely nasty. Considering that one of the most annoying parts about this game is juggling items in the inventory. How am I supposed to deal with that with only 6 slots? Picture of 2 knights, yeah. Sword of interest in the breast of 1 knight, while the longsword has been piercing, yeah, whatever. You have the long sword through the helmet, and then you have the short one for the breastplate. I know. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will be open. See, I have 2 choices here, essentially. I can go back through the door, or I can go forward through the door. I will not be stabbing that zombie to death. If it comes to that, I'm just restarting. I'm terrified. See, this is it. I can't deal with this. I can deal with it emotionally, but screw this. Alright, Chris, turn around. I presumably ought to holster my knife if I'm not even going to ever bother to use it. As far as I understand it, you run faster without the knife. Maybe you also run faster with the knife, I don't know. Either way. Not having a weapon allows you to move quickly. Now let's get out, report back to Wesker. And Jill? Will Jill be gone? Presumably she will. Will Jill or will Jill not?
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
Barry? Yes! That's Jill's pistol, isn't it? Whose is it? See, as far as I can tell, it's quite clear what happened here. It's sad, but it's also quite clear. Jill just got attacked by Wesker. And now she's presumably in custody. We know who that is. We know pretty much everything now. The playthrough is a bit different. I still don't have a firm plan. The mansion's exactly the same. I know this mansion. I've been here before. This level's been cleared out. How do I plan to proceed? I could head through here. That's where I can acquire, first of all, the map and... let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? There are a couple of oh no, don't tell me there'll be zombies here as well. That would be atrocious. I wouldn't be able to deal with them either. It's amazing how much of an emotional support Barry was. Now I'm completely alone here. Woman drawing water. Yeah, we know. What about these? Portraits and photographs decorate the wall. It looks like they could come to life at any moment. Any minute now. Portrait hangs on the wall. It almost seems like it's watching you. Yeah, I know. So here's the plan. We do what we always do. We go through here, head down, turn around, and push this. Get on. Collect the item. There's a map of the mansion first floor. Take it? Yes, please. Here is the map. Where do you wish to go? Also helps to have a map. You got the map of mansion first floor. That's lovely. Is there anything else though? No. That's about it. Well then, I didn't expect much more. Get off. Push it back into its place. And let's get on with this, I guess. Okay, you can push this a bit through here. in this direction. I don't want to push it too far. For obvious reasons. Okay. Let's see how much I can accomplish without getting myself injured. Oh boy. Yeah, there's this, an eerie picture of the mansion. Oh boy. Oh no. What's the plan here as well? See, I could try to gun down the zombie, but they're so resilient on this difficulty level. This is the spot that presumably tries to teach me to use defensive weapons, but I really don't want to do that. Might have to restart if that happens. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think if it happens, it happens. I'll just try to avoid it. Well, this might be where I just fail for the first time. It's okay, dude. It's okay. You'll have to run past it. You'll have to. You gotta. Okay. Here's an idea. Unequip the pistol and then try to run past. I failed. Use the defensive weapon. Okay, run. Run like you've never ran before. Gets up. Still a regular zombie though. What about this door? It's still locked. An emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. I have a lighter by default? That's amazing! Well, I guess that's a silver lining to all of this. I have my lighter, no matter what. It's a brass lighter, coated with gold. Another lighter of lighter. Magnificent. Doesn't help me a great deal though. There's still a very limited number of options that I have. I can't get over there because I don't have the key. So the first step would be to acquire said key. There are plenty of doors, but the overwhelming majority of them are locked. Some from the other side, some with keys. An old painting, yeah. It's been well preserved. People in it are still vividly depicted. An old painting, a large frame. The painting is dried and cracked. Alright. You can't make anything out through the darkness and fog. This one's locked. There's an emblem of armor. You opened this one quite late. I remember what's on the other side. One's locked and an emblem of a sword is carved. I can get through one of the doors and solve a bit of a puzzle, which I guess I ought to solve right the hell now anyway. I have to get used to running around zombies. If I'm to play on this difficulty level, I'll have to do that, and I'll have to do that repeatedly. If it comes through down here, I'll run up there. If it comes from up here, I'll run down there. It's over there on the right. I know that. Once again, they're more annoying than anything. They're not much of a threat. But they're still somewhat terrifying, I guess. I guess on a rational level, it's the fear of losing progress. But of course, this is otherwise scary as well. Stained glass window, the pattern in the center resembles a woman. push this here. Push it down. Continue to ignore the zombie. Get out. That's one problem solved. Except that there really isn't much for me to... I can't really afford to pick that up, because if I do, that'll take up another inventory slot. I can't just drop it anywhere. So I'll be forced to lug it around. I guess the only way through is through that door. I have no more defensive items. I could try to take down the zombie, but that's a crapshoot. If you don't blow its head off, then bad things will happen to you in the mid-term future, I guess. I've cleared out quite a few rooms, eh? Yeah, this one, the hall. Typewriter room has not been cleared out for obvious reasons. You know what lies here. The next thing to get is the sword key. Stands to reason, but I can't even remember where you got that one. There's one key you get over there with great difficulty, but I believe that was the... Was that the armor key? It might have been the armor key. Yes, because I remember getting that as the second key and figuring that I might be able to use the first key. Oh my god, yeah, to get the first key, you have to... You have to get a decent bit of stuff done. Okay, I do know what's up. I do know where I have to go. It's a familiar sequence, although I do not look forward to it whatsoever. I have to go down the hallway. I could go down into the basement, but that's not going to really get me places. The door will be locked anyway, so I have to go through here. Through the corridor. Upstairs. Well, I'm not sure how the game tracks time. One would hope this doesn't count, but it very well may. There's nothing really sinister about to happen. I'm just stalling. You know I am. I'll presumably get caught over there and munched on, and I possibly ought to restore at that point. I don't know anymore. I don't have a lot of ammo here, and I've seen how many shots it necessitated to take down a single zombie at normal. I'd imagine it's even worse on hard or the same. And if it is, there's just not enough bullets for the number of zombies I'll be facing. And I'll be facing plenty more. I might not be up to this. I liked it on easy. Well, hey, the zombie's gone. That's good news. I have to move back a tiny bit. The corpse of Comrade... Yes, the corpse of our comrade Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. Here's the tape. But I need a video clip. How about no? The answer is no, and that's my final answer. Here we see a... Come on, Chris. Here we see a dead raven. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? See, here's the thing. Here's a little healing herb. Can I afford to pick it up? Possibly. How soon until the first safe house? Well, safe room. And where is that? I guess that ought to be priority number 1. Reach a safe room. And once that's done, I'm saving the... It's not that far off. Although, in the grand scheme of things, it is surprisingly, depressingly far. But I think I'll get through all those rooms and then save there as soon as possible. Oh boy. Then there'll be the problem of lugging items around, but I guess I'll have to live with that. I guess I'll have to deal with that. Oh boy. Alright, let's pick this up. Here's what I have to say. Life is pain, and so is death. Cleared out this room. Let's get the hell out. Of course, that guy is on a timer. Which I don't like one bit. Oh boy. Oh no. I know what's behind that door. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. How do I deal with that? How do I deal with that? I have a very distinct mission up there. I can't dawdle, I can't linger. I pretty much have to run past zombies. Once again, there's this grand fear of messing up. I may get caught inadvertently, and then what? I take a lot of damage. Okay, let's just do it. If I have to reload, I'll reload. Not much has really happened. Things can only get better from here, because they have already been worse. Oh fuck me, you're not going to do that to me. That's a red. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, I know. No, 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 I'm like that kitty. No! Oh god. Oh fuck. No. You son of a bitch. Whoa. Oh god. Well, there's no way to get through this corridor, is there? Wait, there's another guy over there. Right, I remember that one. Yeah, that's not the one. I thought there was one more. Yeah, dude, you head on over there. Well, that's that herb gone. Well, all's well that ends well, right? Except that this did not end well. An emblem of a sword. Oh, that's great. I can unlock this one, right? No, not yet. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Peridot, sometimes referred to as Pullman's Emerald. That's nice. Okay. I've managed through the corridor. There's a herb there, but picking it up is a problem for later. There's another problem entirely. There was a crimson head over there. Just like that, lying on the floor at the very start. One crimson head to regular zombies. A normal, I've seen 2 zombies there, but the crimson head, that's... I don't know, past my pay grade. This is horrible. I hate every moment of it. What am I supposed to do? Compulsively keep restarting? Get better? Here's the thing, I have to go through here. I have to use the arrowhead, get the first key. I have to use the key and get places. Every single step of that is going to be just pain. It's going to be awful. And I'm still trying to avoid any sorts of places that are unnecessary to visit. I have 30 shots about now, but I'm playing on hard. These bastards are about to turn, and they're about to turn very quickly. any one of them I shoot down is going to come back with a vengeance. So I'm making things more difficult for myself by shooting them. Aside from the fact that shooting them isn't simple. I'm just gonna die. Here's the thing. You encounter one right around here. Right here, immediately. You can ignore it, thankfully. Tombstone engraving with a picture of an angel as an indentation. Use the arrowhead. Ching. Head down. I hate this and I hate everything about it. Seriously, everything. Look at this nonsense. A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Yes. Then you look at the Book of Curses. You examine it. Oh, look, the Book of Curses, titled Book of Curses. Yeah, that stands to reason. And at the back, there's a key. Will you remove it? Yes, I will. You got the mansion key. Book of Curses. What does it say? Book of Curses. The fall masks. A master speaks no evil. Master smells no evil. Master sees no evil. Master cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all fall into place, evil will awaken. Yeah, I know. And then there's the mansion key. Examine the mansion key. What is it? There's an engraving of a sword. This is the sword key. I have acquired the sword key. Do I feel lucky? Do I feel pleased with myself? No. I know what these are. I've seen them before. So what do I do? A zombie's moaning upstairs. I'm moderately injured. I've acquired the sword key. I've done that much. But I've taken damage, used up a defensive weapon. I'm not in the best of shapes. I have 3 ink ribbons. I could hypothetically accomplish something. Question is, how much do I absolutely desperately want to accomplish here? The limited inventory slots are killing me. And so is damage. I can try to run past that zombie. If I get caught, I think I go down to red, which still isn't death. And I think that is actually preferable to shooting it. Oh, the irony. Unless I manage to get a clear headshot, which is extremely unlikely with this weapon. So I think the plan is to run past that zombie. Now from there are multiple things I could do. Either I try to stay with the original plan and get to the safe room, or I just hit the typewriter, not quite literally, just save, first opportunity I get, and get the hell out of this game. Yeah, I ought to go to the safe room. Okay, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh, good. You've turned around? Whoa! How dumb what the hell? We have a little bit of a problem here. I see. The zombie turned around as I turned around, which is cute and everything, but I can't get past. Can't sneak past it. What am I supposed to do? I could shoot it a bit, it'll go down, and then once it goes down, I run past it. It will not die. That might be what I am forced to do. God damn it! Ow. That worked about as well as I had expected. Okay, I don't feel like saving in these circumstances is the best thing to do. Oh. Dude, I feel for you. It's locked. Of course it is. I'll try to get you out of this mess, Chris. I'll try. I'll try my best. But things are clearly not going my way, dude. Bam, reload. There's just not enough healing, there's not enough anything. Well, well, Chris. Let's use the salt key and get through this door. Come on, Chris. We'll make it to the safe room. It'll be safe though, even though we'll horribly torn to hell. Various sculptures and bits of pottery. That seems useless. Look at this guy. Look, it's Crimson. He's dying on me. I failed him. Pick it up, Chris. You'll need it. You'll need the hell out of it. Pick up the dagger. Yes, I know. You're not gonna scare me a second time by just doing that. Now, if the window breaks immediately, I'm not gonna have a good time. Picture of mansion suspended in darkness. Yes, I know. This is a mansion filled with pictures of itself. I appreciate the recursive nature of this relationship. There's nothing here but a bunch of ornamental plates. Well, that's cute and everything. This is also immobile. Push this. Right, you're supposed to push it in the other direction from what I remember, right? What do you get here? More ammo? This... I would say the answer is yes. More ammo. You get more ammo. Except when you don't. In that case, you get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. I got one more defensive weapon, though. That's of some utility, right? Damn it. Okay. This is the current situation. I have 25 shots. I've wasted all those initial ones. I figured a zombie would go down. It almost did. But it didn't. So I might have as well gotten chomped right away. Wouldn't have made the slightest difference. I've cleared out a number of rooms. Good for me, I guess. What else? I guess the plan is to head here. Head to the bathroom. Deal with that. Get out and try and reach the safe room. After which point I am saving. No matter what happens. And if I die, then I just replay all these sections with no commentary. The one provided here is going to have to suffice. In which case you'll not see the playthrough of the actual successful attempt. But you know what? Never mind that. It's locked. It's an old-fashioned lock that's simple in mechanism. Yeah, shame you don't have a lockpick, eh? You know, there are benefits to being Jill. Benefits like, yeah, being given a lockpick by Barry. It's not like she had the lockpick to begin with. She didn't. Barry gave it to her. This is a simple lock. Chris can't even pick it because he doesn't have the lockpick. So that area, with all of its bountiful, magnificent resources, is inaccessible to him. Looks like the water still works. That's lovely. Is there any toilet paper? Doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. That's okay. Okay. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug. Sure! Now, presumably, I'll just get the cutscene. If I have to deal with this myself, I'm done. I'm just done. There's nothing. Please, Chris. Please. Chris. Chris. I need you to deal with this situation. Chris, please. Chris, you daft motherfucker. Chris, I just want you to know that I am severely disappointed in you. And quite frankly, I wouldn't necessarily mind if you just died here and now. How about we have a little experiment here? You know, just this is what I like to call the Jill Sandwich experiment. You look at the pretty murals. All you don't. It's fine either way. Chris, are you a fan of Indiana Jones? Have you seen ancient tombs and terrifying traps? Will you take the dagger? Yes, I will. There are traces of something burnt. An acrid smell, filmy HDL. Yeah, whatever. Picture stands and bronze statues. It's nothing of interest here. Nothing at all. I know what I'm supposed to do. Oil polished silver pitcher, that's lovely. I know what happens, and I know how this could play out, but on the other hand, at this early stage in the game, you'll have no clue. Will you take the shotgun? Yes, I will. You'll set the shotgun though. See, you have no reason to suspect it. Right? This is the first time you encounter this. I wonder what happens. Because there are all distinct possibilities. You set the shot. Could I have left? Presumably not. Yeah, so this is how the entire scene plays out. You just go to the other room. I should have at least explored the possibility of doing it otherwise. Presumably one of the doors locks. But no, you don't get a Jill Sandwich moment. It's not like the shotgun is terribly useful to me anyway. Oof. What am I to do with it? Try and shoot the zombies? Please. It's the same result unless I get a clear headshot. Alright, so we go through here. We go to the safe room. We save as heavily injured individuals. Lorgos, protect me. I go through here. If I encounter a zombie, I just die outright. That's it. I just go down. I think there is a zombie there, and I think I am about to die. Look at this, right? Zombie. So, what is the plan here? Two of them. Vestin, you need to get in here as quickly as humanly possible and then screw yourself by saving. Oh boy. Alright. So what do we get? Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are two known methods to cease the resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you'll be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Thankfully, I do have a lighter. Now I also have a fuel canteen. Since the knife is essentially useless, I will ditch it here. I will also ditch the ink ribbons initially, but that doesn't matter a terrible bunch, since I am going to save right now anyway. That's the first aid spray, which restores your health to full. Since I am horribly, terrifyingly injured, I might as well use it. But first and foremost, let's get the fuel. About a half of kerosene still remains, but the fuel canteen is already full. I have my fuel canteen. Let's examine the spray. First aid spray, a medical spray that heals wounds completely. That's what I need. Now I'm fine yet again. Oh boy, that was quite a wacky ride. It certainly is hard. But I will save now, with all the progress that I have made, what little progress that has been made. I have explored a few rooms, not that many. I have solved a couple of puzzles. Once again, not that many. My progress may not have been terribly impressive, but it's still there. There's a whole bunch left for me to see. Dealing with the zombies is going to be an absolutely gruesome, grueling process. But there just might be enough healing items to tide me over, to let me deal with this, to let me heal up barely just before I die. I think with all that I have seen, I can allow myself to save for the first time. Will you take the old key? Oh, right. This key presumably allows you to unlock all these silly dolls. What do you mean, one? Looks like you might be able to open most simply designed door locks. Okay. I don't get the lockpick, so this can only be used in a select few cases. But I can use it. And the most obvious use would be to unlock the balcony over here. That's questionable to an extent, because that balcony is a reasonably sized threat. If you do go there, you have to stay on your toes, you have to get your resources and run all the way out. And I don't know how many things I'll be able to find there anyway. However, since it's a source of healing items and kerosene, it might be of great use to me at this point, at the start, on this difficulty level, considering the scarcity of everything. So yeah, that key is essentially the goodie key. As far as everything else is concerned, I will have to retrace my steps as Jill and figure out the rational way to proceed. Obviously, I have acquired the sword key, and with the sword key, I can unlock a number of doors. Presumably, we'll have to progress pretty much exactly as I have already progressed as Jill, solving all those same puzzles as quickly as humanly possible, with as few moments of unnecessary dawdling as humanly possible. Mostly running past zombies. I think I've blabbered enough. Let's save.